What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, please feel free to like and subscribe. And right, so just want to address why I didn't make a video yesterday. Well, I don't want to make it any excuse, but I had prior well, something came up like very instantly, so I could not make a video until like late at night. So just decided not to make it. Hindsight, you know, if I look back at it, I should have made it at night, even though it's late. But you know, whatever. I can just catch up on it today, so it doesn't really matter. Right. So today we are at 53.13. We're kind of regressing back since I said that. I'm hoping to get. I'm hoping to reach 6K by tomorrow, which doesn't look like it's gonna happen. So that was a complete fail by me. Two of the worst days, I would say, since reaching since the Nasdaq reaching highs, all-time highs. Not very, not looking that great. If this will load, come on, there we go. Right, so since yeah, Nasdaq, S&P 500, yeah, they're reaching all-time highs, and then we just fell. Right, okay, I don't really want to get on the government issue, but whatever. Okay, so let's see. Today's not that great early in the morning. I mean, when the market opened, but some stocks kind of recovered back, so that's looking good. If you've got into Astra, then you know the 12.50s, $13 was looking like a really good entry point. Let me just refresh all this. Okay. So right, Astra, like discussed in the previous video, looking really good. Hope you guys have done your research on it, and hopefully you're caught up on it now, what they do and what they're expecting to get done this year, next year. So just it's a patience game with Astra, because even with this year, like this summer, the launch, if it fails, the share price could tank. If it goes well, then share price will kind of do really well. So it's kind of like double-edged sword, really, with Astra. Even next year, if the launches goes really well as planned, then the share price will do really good. But if the launches fail, then vice versa, the effects will carry right there. So just be mindful of that. And with Astra, it's going to be a long-term hold for me, so I'm not going to worry about the little fails here and there, because even with SpaceX, they failed 3-4 times before they could launch it successfully. And even with their new, like the steel rocket, the shiny steel one, they failed the first few times when they launched. I watched the video, like I was watching it live, the coming back from orbit, coming back, landing, the timing, if it just did the transition from, like, you know, turning it back and coming up, and just the rocket getting adjusted to Earth, like the direction wise, if it just had done the adjustment a little bit like earlier, like I want to say 5-10 seconds earlier, then that rocket could have made it in first try. But they landed it, you know, in the next try. So they made the adjustments, and that's pretty much what I'm expecting with Astra. It's just incremental mistakes that's going to happen, line of code, whatever. It's going to happen. It just needs to be worked out in the next launch, and that's about it, right? So that I'm not worried about Astra, so that'll go well. Okay, so there was not much news to report, but we took a tumble. Let me see. So HUT, right? HUT here. I have the Nasdaq version. Let me just go back to HUT.to. So we're still at $6 at least. It was at 675, 680s. Okay. So took a 80-cent drop this 2 days. I want to say 2 days. Yeah, Wednesday and Thursday. So it is it is what it is. A little pullback. I mean, Bitcoin is also kind of like coming back, but it did gain since the drop. It did gain like $500-600 today. So it opened around, let's see, 32.5. So we're up like maybe $400 or $500 now. So yeah, I mean, not really worried about it. The only issue is with doing this challenge is like my daily kind of like iteration and doing these videos on the daily basis kind of gets tiring because of the movement, because I know it's going to be volatile, but you know, explaining it to you guys kind of gets boring, like repetitive, and like it just does, like I'm seeing the same stuff every time, like, oh, it'll be fine, and then once we get back up to 60K, and then it'll be like, okay, good, and then boom, it'll drop again. And then I'll just say, yeah, it'll do good, it'll do fine, it'll do, like, don't worry, it's volatile. That's what it does. It's volatile. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. It's volatile. Like, there's so many things against it, so many things going for it. We just need to be patient and just let it breathe and just time, just let it be. So if Bitcoin's not doing that great, then you best believe the miners will also most likely not do that great. So that's pretty much like the effect that's going to happen. So miners, yeah, HIVE, they're down right now, more than Bitcoin, and also the market is also having an effect on it today. So, but GOED seems to have recovered. It did fall from 4. Let me go back to 30-minute chart. 459. It fell all the way down to 289. So another buying opportunity right there. So, yeah, this morning really a good buying opportunity for some of the stocks, but I missed it. So it is what it is. Okay. Other than that, we did have Neptune Digital have a bit of a news yesterday, which I missed because I didn't do the video, but it's okay. Essentially what it is that they bought 200 S19 Pro miners. That's pretty much it. Let me just show you which one it is. The S19 Pro, that's the one that was released about a year ago, May 20, the 110 terahash per second. At current Bitcoin price, it's looking at $24.70 per day profit. I mean, it's currently in stock for delivery from Coin Mining Central, BT miners, AK miners. So $8,000 here is pretty cheap. It's cheaper than the others here, but yeah, if you want to get into the mining game, do your research. I mean, S19 Pro, I don't think it's gonna be a bad choice at all. Like, trust it. Yeah, it's it's pretty much the best, one of the best actually. Oh, look at the profit. I mean, yeah, it seems better than the M30S++ right now, at being the most profitable. So if you go by hash rate, then yeah, it's 112 to 110, but it uses more power, and yeah, so right now the Bitmain Antminer is most likely the most profitable and most efficient miner out there. So they got 200 of that, which will give them about 22 petahash. So that's not much, but I think they're just waiting to get some good deals on, and that's what they're doing. So they're obviously patient with that. So yeah, and let's see. So they currently still have 47 million in cash. That's a lot, and they have other crypto holdings: BTC, ETH, Atom, Dash, Phantom. Smaller positions in Litecoin, Polkadot, Bitcoin Cash, Stellar, Neo, OMG, and Quantum. So, right. So, if you look at it, the company has 298 ASIC S17 miners, currently hosted with Link Global. And that is LNK. It's the, I believe it is LNK. Yeah, Link Global Technologies. And that's what they're doing, the partnership. So, okay. I think that's about this it with this one. And a little extra, I just wanted to kind of missed the opportunity to make a video here. I did. I was able to check it out, but I just didn't make a video on my marathon because I'm not invested in marathon through the 100K challenge. But yeah, so okay, so let's see. So they still have, let's see, and they're currently at 57, which is a lot, 5,700 Bitcoin. Let me just update that. So I updated the hash rate. Let's see, 5784. Okay, save that. And 5784, and Q2 was supposed to be at 2 exahash, and it looks like they hit the target at 2 exahash. Now Q3 we're expecting 3.5, so it's not of a drastic change, because in June they don't have much of a they don't have that many deliveries coming in on June. So if you go back here, so May, June, July, and yeah, the third quarter they don't really have much in terms of delivery. Let me just see. Okay, so second quarter, third quarter, they don't have much, and fourth quarter is where the bulk of it is. If you look, almost 25,000 miners coming in on December, and then 15,000 coming in on January of next year, which will get them to a goal of 10.37 exahash. That's a lot. Right, so what they have and what they're doing is currently, let's say, so they, if you look at their mining, last month they did 265 Bitcoin, which is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Holy cow. Holy cow. So that's, yeah. Wow. They are killing it. Holy cow. Wow. I mean, what the hell is going on? I'm kind of surprised, really, mainly that that Marathon Digital is the share price is lower than Riot. So they're at 27.79 at 2.76, which is pretty much similar to their share price. So, and if you go to Riot, 33 at 3.2. What the hell is going on? Something's wrong with this picture. Yeah, something's definitely wrong. Something's wrong, because Riot has a 7.7 by Q4, and they don't really hodl that much. I think it's probably closer to 2 now, but 2,000 now, but it's still, it's, so that's what, Marathon is definitely underrated if you compare it to Riot, or maybe just Riot is just overrated compared to Marathon. So if you look at that vice versa, yeah, definitely. Okay, and I think that's it. I mean, even if we don't reach 6K this Friday, we should be able to come close to it. I don't want to say it because it kind of jinxing it. I'm just gonna not say it. So let's just let it grow by itself. And the U.S. stocks that I'm hoping to open in the tax challenge video, I've set up the account and everything is good. So it'll most likely be ready by Monday or Tuesday. So it takes like a couple business days to get ready, and so I'll probably buy Astra there, and I'll probably buy the other company that I was talking about, the OTC stock. I don't know if I should introduce it now, or when if I should buy it and then introduce it, and then so that makes at least, you know, I can tell you that I own it in there. So I think I'll just wait on Monday or Tuesday whenever I am able to purchase it. So yeah, it's kind of a pain in the ass being a Canadian. Like the OTC market, you have to have a certain account with certain company broker and pay stupid fees, but whatever. So I'll just buy that there, and right, and I'll add that, and then I'll have to find a way to kind of put it into a portfolio where I can show the growth, or I can just leave it separate and see how it does. Okay, I'm just gonna probably do that. So the other one, the one in Questrade, it's now gonna be on a TFSA account, so it's gonna be on a margin account. So that's what. It's kind of weird how they do it. They want you to make a margin account to trade in OTC, to trade OTC. Kind of like a money grab situation, I think, because you could have just made it like, if you look here, you can just do invest and tax, or like crypto. You can make other, like, you know, accounts instead of TFSA. You can just make an individual account, and it doesn't have to be a TFSA. So like, I don't understand the margin, because the margin is in effect if I just go even a little bit overboard the amount I deposit. So I don't like it. I don't like that practice. But other than that, I mean, Questrade seems to be fine. So yeah, hopefully I don't go over it and fuck up my account. Okay, so I think that's it for this one. Tomorrow, I'm not sure what I'm expecting tomorrow, because today we saw a lot of companies in the red here. So the miners and crypto related are all down here. And yeah, so they should be able to recover. But the weekend is coming close, so we're probably going to see another drop to $30,000. So it's a tough one. It's tough doing these videos every day and trying to predict what Bitcoin is going to do, or what to expect. So it's definitely difficult. So yeah. Right. So that's about it. I mean, the summary, you know, like Questrade account will be set up. That'll mainly just be US stocks, not dual listed stocks. If it's dual listed, then I'm gonna buy the Canadian version of it, so it'll be cheaper for me, right? I don't have to pay fees. So yeah, US listed stocks, and I still have to find other companies that I want to buy, but it's not much money to begin with anyway. So I don't know if I should just buy buy the two companies and then leave it at that, because the $1,000 that I have put in, it's gonna get the currency exchange is gonna be about like maybe $700 to $800 maybe. So, and I'll probably buy half and half. So yeah, I think that's it for this one. Thank you for watching. If you're still watching at towards the end, thank you. I appreciate you guys, and it's a challenge. It's a challenge doing this update every day, because you're always reminded that you haven't reached or surpassed $6,000 since February. So yeah, 4-5 months of no growth and just putting in more cash, and gotta be patient. I know what I'm invested in. It's solid for the long term. It's just when doing these videos in the short term, it's kind of, it's kind of getting annoying, and like, yeah. Anyways, see you tomorrow. Right, I think I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. Anyways, see you in the next one. Peace.